Today I'm here, Sterling Forest. I think I may have done a video here before. I know I've ridden here a whole bunch of times, but I'm here on a weekday. It's pretty empty, so I figured today I can actually take my time and really showcase this place, at least for the stuff that I like to ride here. So I'm pretty much ready. Just gotta put the GoPro on and head up the mountain, and I'll see you there. This is the beginning of the trail. There is a fire road you can climb up, which I do most of the time, but if you're on a regular bike, it's going to be really challenging to do because it's just really steep, and like, it's not gravel like this, it's just like big chunky loose rocks. So, you know, some caution is warranted. Oh god. This is where it gets really tough. There's actually kind of a little path over to the right now, so it's a bit more doable. But it's still not great. Oh god, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Okay, we made it. We got up the first climb. All right, so you can do the loop around here two different ways. I believe I do it counterclockwise because, I don't know, for me that's the funnest way. There are gonna be a few features around here that I'm going to have to ride up and then ride back down and then ride back up, but it's okay, it's worth it for me. This is actually a pretty fun section. Kind of tight, oh god, like that. But there's a lot of nice rock work around here. And I don't know, I'm a big fan of like nice rock work because it's fun to ride and it's just visually appealing. But a lot of rock work means a lot of pedal strikes. And this decoy, this first gen decoy, has a notoriously low bottom bracket. This is the mullet one. So my pedals get pretty beat up around here. All right, this is one of the cooler climb sections. I'm going to attempt it. I've done it before. It's probably not as bad as I think it is, but always seems to take a good amount of effort. Yeah, you really got to work for your ride here, e-bike or not. Oh my god. It's just super rocky, uneven climbs. And I mean, riding down this way is fun too, but doing this loop this way, I think it's worth it to ride this way. Oh my god. Oh my god, poor pedals. See, rock strikes. Well, rock strikes and bad pedal planning, position planning. And you know, most people I see riding here, they're just on regular bikes, so big ups to them, man. This is not easy. Just want to show off the nice little rock and woodwork they have going over here. We're still climbing, but this is nice. Got that cool little skinny line over to the right. It's a bit janky, but I'm sure someone will do it. I've tried it a few times. I couldn't get past the first part. My skinny anxiety kicked in, which is strange because I actually have really good balance, you know, compared to, like, I guess the average mountain biker. When it comes to skinnies, the mental aspect just gets me, freaks me out, and I'm like, oh, I don't have a balance anymore. Oh, oh, yep, fuck my pedals. Okay, we're at one of the first little fun feature sections. Then I'm probably just gonna ride up it, ride down it, and then ride back up, because, I don't know, it's a cool little line. Nice and rocky, chunky, and then right into a turn. Another fun little rock section over here. There's tons of these all over this place. If you look to the side and keep your eyes open, still like rock sidelines everywhere. And now we're coming up to the first like rest point, viewpoint, whatever you want to call it. It's a resting viewpoint. Yeah, I don't know, power line spot? I don't know what it's called. But if you've ridden Sterling, you've probably seen this before. So take a little breather, enjoy this beautiful view. You can see the mountains, power lines, which is nice. It's a good vibe being up here. And then the trail actually goes down that way, but we're gonna go down this way, and there's a little hidden rock roll over there. It's pretty fun. So it takes you right back into that trail anyway. I'm done enjoying the view, taking my little rest, you know, grab some water. I actually ran into a fellow e-biker. I had passed him on the trail and I didn't realize he was on an e-bike. So I got up to him, he caught up to me, and we were talking for a bit. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, just talking e-bike stuff. Yeah, I love mine, blah, 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 blah. And then he had told me, and I didn't realize, he had gotten hurt a few years back in Whistler, and he can't really ride a normal bike anymore. So that's the first time I've actually ran into somebody that was using an e-bike to actually help them ride, because without one, he wouldn't be able to ride, and he wouldn't be able to do what he loves. And it hit me, you know? I never, you know, you hear about the stories, but you never really see it in real life. And the guy was having a blast. He was just so happy to be out here. He told me he got off work early. He's like, I'm just gonna come and get some laps in. And he was just doing this thing. And that makes me happy, you know? It's like, I appreciate having this even more. Like, granted, I don't need it. I'm just lazy. But the fact that there are people that do need them, and it helps them enjoy doing what they love. So yeah, that just, you know, that hit me in the feels a little bit. Super nice guy, by the way. This is that alternate line with the rock roll I was talking about before, and we're gonna do it. Probably should have made sure my front brake was working a little better before I started, but we're okay. And now the rest of this is kind of fun and flowy. It's downhill-ish, downhill-y, with a little bit of a climb here and there. And I'm clearly not riding on par today. But we're getting through it. Oh, and the reason I was saying making sure my front brake works is because this thing must have gotten contaminated or something, and until it gets some heat in it, it just doesn't really work. But that's all right, we got a back brake. That's good enough, right? That's all you need. Whoa, whoa. Pretty much riding a boost the whole day to conserve energy, because I actually want to go to the gym later and have the rest of my day left after riding. And it's not, well, I guess I'm just not used to it, but riding a boost, at least on this motor, is not very smooth. It's very jerky, kind of like throws you off balance when it kicks in sometimes. But I'm glad I have it. Turning the camera on, because this, I'm not 100, like I don't know this place like the back of my hands, but I'm missing out a lot of this fun, like techie, climby, downhillish switchback stuff. And I know there's a real fun section coming up soon, and I don't want to miss it. probably just enough. Yeah, that's just enough and over. Let's see if we can make it up. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, that's always a tough one. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, oh yeah. Whoa. Oh. So fun. Pretty, oh God, pedal strikes. Pretty rowdy too. Woo! Oh, that's such good fun. I love that. Oh, that's probably my favorite section of this whole place. I might take a breather and go do it again. All right, climb back to the top of that. Not nearly as much fun going up as it is going down. That's okay though. We're gonna ride it again, round 2. Should be equally as fun. Try to clean up my lines a little bit maybe. I'm not gonna go too crazy because I am riding by myself and it can get kind of gnarly over here. But let's see if we can just be a little cleaner. Feeling a little more composed. Trail's a little more fresh in my head. Whoa, not setting any Strava records, but flowing a little better. That's a fun little section out there. Oh, that felt really good. That was nice. I enjoyed that. I'd actually love to do it again, but you know what? Super stoked on that run. They always say smoother is faster, so it was probably faster. It just felt good. That's all that mattered. So let's carry on. Oh, we're going down. Very rocky here, like I've said before. You go down, and then you go back up. Kind of the MO of this place. Just want to throw in a little bit more of this really nice rock work they do here. Like, where do you even find rocks like this to stack? I'd assume, I mean, they'd have to have machines, I'd imagine, bringing them for wherever they found them from. Because those things are probably a couple of 1,000 pounds a piece. But I don't know anything about trail building. I'm coming up on a really cool uphill tech section. There's a very steep rock. I've gotten up it before. I'm gonna try to get up this first try. Oh God, it's, oh, yep, that's, that's not a good start. Okay, smooth, smooth. That's not smooth. It's okay, that's not even the part I was talking about. This is the thing I'm talking about. Let's see if this hopefully will be enough runway for me to get up it. Oh, that sounded good. Oh yeah, we made it. Not my best work, but that's okay with me. But I'm gonna turn around now, show you this cool little rock line. It's pretty easy too. Very beginner friendly. I don't know, I like rocks. I like rocks. Come through there, come through here. And this is the rock I just punched up. And down there. Here we are. This is one of my other favorite parts. I recently just found this rock roll because I don't ride the loop that often. I don't know if you can see it just yet. You actually have to ride on the high line. Whoa. And it's not huge. Maybe 20 feet. It's pretty decently steep. And it actually starts from up there, so you kind of have to hike a bike. Just push your bike right on up here. And you ride down. I've done it a handful of times already before, so I know it's not bad. But just looking at it from here, it's kind of intimidating. But once you ride it, you know it's not. All right. Dropping. Go slow through here. This part's steep. Heavy on the brakes. Oh. And you come right to this rock. It's actually a pretty big compression at the bottom. Wow, that was chunky. I always forget how big this place is. I think it's like a 10-mile loop. It's close to it. And 10 miles may not seem like much to some people, but when it's pretty much littered in these rocks the whole time, it's exhausting. Because you're constantly up. Oh, that's a snake. Constantly up. Oh, that's a snake. God damn, bro. Almost took you out. Hope the GoPro caught that. Lost my train of thought. Almost gave that snake the business. I would have felt bad the whole day if I ran over that poor guy. I enjoy these rock ridges. I don't know, they're just cool to ride on. Even if you're climbing up them. Tight. More cool little bridges. And finally, I made it to the rest area. God, I kept thinking it was coming up, and it never was, but here we are. This is where I always take my little, I guess 2/3 of the way done break. Usually hang up on this big rock over here. It's kind of cool. And yeah, so let's take a little snack break. A rock ridge area. Normally I don't bother doing it, but this is kind of showcasing this place. I'll ride up it, and then we'll ride back down it if we can, you know, get the bike rolling the way we're supposed to. And that's that rock ridge. We're actually almost at the fun flow section. It's pretty much the only flow section this whole place has, at least that I know of anyway. And by flow, I mean minimal rocks. The other fun downhill I rode before that I did twice, I guess that's technically flowy, but it was, you know, covered in rocks with rock gardens. I love the way this looks with just like all the ferns and everything. I've never been to Canada, but I feel like this is like what BC looks like. This is really cool. Whoa. Got the skinny right here. Probably gonna mess it up. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Let's try it the other way. The other way looks a little more doable. Go. Damn. No, no, I can't accept it. Look to where you want to go. Don't look at your front wheel. Damn it. Maybe I gotta go a little slower. Come on. I don't know. It just wasn't meant to be today, I guess. I think I got one more go in me. Ugh. Just why is it not happening right now? God damn. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Okay, that's enough of that. I'll stay all day doing this. We don't got time for that. On to the flow section. We have finally arrived at the flow section. If you've ridden Sterling, you know this section, I'm sure. It's very popular, it's so fun, very fun. It's definitely the flowiest one here. Not many rocks, but there are some. And I always thought it was kind of a strange choice that they left some of these rocks, you'll probably see on the video, just jutting out of the side of the trail. And I mean, yeah, I guess it makes it more challenging, but in my opinion, they're pretty dangerous. Even though that one I probably should have just rode over. But less sender. Case in point, that rock I just clipped my pedal on. That was scary. Whoa, got a little loose, a little loose. Oh, this is so fun though. Oh man, that's so good. So good. There's a few little rocks in there. I just wish they would move, because I always feel like I'm gonna die. Throwback to this little section right here, this rock. One time I fell off that rock. I took this inside line over here, so this outside line came up. Somehow my back tire fell off and I flipped over, landed in a tripod position, and like scratched the hell out of my fork. Actually chipped it, chipped the lowers, and just like got scraped up, but didn't actually get hurt. It was a very, very sketchy situation. And I actually made it out of there pretty well off. Me and my friend Ben come through this way, down this fire road. We always see this big rock, and like, there's not really a landing, but it was like, yeah, it'd be cool to like get up there one day and ride down it. I'm sure it's doable. Maybe if you did it like straight down here or something. I don't even know how you would get up there, because the other side of the rock is just flat, it's cut off. Maybe one day one of us will do it. When I say one of us, I really mean him. Okay, I believe this is pretty much the last descent. And this pretty much takes you all the way back down to the parking lot. So I'm just gonna record straight on through here. These are, oh, okay. That's a tree down. But as I was saying, this is kind of like the last hurrah here. And these are more of those like flowy rock trails. They're fun though. It's a good time. Should make some good tire noises. Real hard right over there. This requires a lot of concentration to be fast or smooth through here, but it's very rewarding. Well, it's not the fast line. I remember, yep, I gotta go this way. So otherwise, I'm gonna end up riding back and doing the whole loop all over again. And I don't think I have in my gas tank to do that. So, gotta ride a little bit more fire road. Then the trail cuts back off on the right. And that's the last section of it. Right here. This section is definitely the most rocky section of them all. A little beeline over to the right, but it's not fun. Just a big root on the other side of it. Oh, tight, tight, tight. Whoa. Hey, real tight. Starting to notice there's quite a few lines. There's little side lines, side hits everywhere. All right. Whew. We made it, folks. We're back down by the cars. Made it there. Made it through the whole loop in one piece. And I gotta say, I'm pretty exhausted, but that was a good ride. So until next time, I don't have a saying, so until next time, but actually, let me know if you want me to do another video where I'll do the whole loop again in the opposite direction, because I don't think I've ever done it in its entirety in the opposite direction, so that could be interesting. But I'm gonna pack up, head home, eat some dinner, and call it a successful day. Later, guys.